Well, good morning, tubers. It's Crypto Big Boss coming to you with another exciting piece of information in the crypto space. Today, I wanted to talk about Coinbase going public. It's February 27th, 2021, and there is a great article out there on Decrypt talking about the Coinbase company going public, and they're trying to compare it to Facebook. I don't know if I really agree with that, but I wanted to dig into this article and give you my insights on Coinbase going public. So it says it's a rare and profitable unicorn and will offer public market investors a chance to buy into the crypto craze without buying Bitcoin. Right from the onset, that this is why I have a problem with the comparison to Facebook, or for that matter, comparing Coinbase to Bitcoin. Without Bitcoin, there would have been no Coinbase. Okay, the whole premise of Coinbase is to allow people to acquire cryptocurrencies. So throughout this article, they compare Coinbase to Bitcoin as if they're comparable. Like Coinbase is going to be bigger than Bitcoin one day. No, Coinbase is big because of Bitcoin. So they basically say in brief that Coinbase stock is poised to soar when it debuts, and I agree with that because the company is built like a bank. Okay. Coinbase will face lots of potential hurdles, but it also has influential backers who will ensure it remains focused and grows bigger than just Bitcoin. And I've already spoken to that. As Coinbase prepares to go public in the coming weeks, early reports suggest the company will be worth around $104 billion. That figure has led Bloomberg and Axios, among others, to note that the cryptocurrency giant's public listing will be the most valuable of any U.S. tech company since Facebook. Now that's really some serious research there, and I would say that this valuation of $104 billion is really just the beginning. If digital money is going to be the future money of the world, $104 billion is absolutely nothing. At first blush, the comparison between the two companies is far-fetched. Facebook is a household name and has over 2 billion monthly active users, while Coinbase still occupies a relative niche, slinging Bitcoin for a core client base of crypto hobbyists. I think we're beyond hobbyists at this point. We have institutional investors lining up to get into business, and they are actually buying it up. The company has signed up over 40 million customers, but as its public listing paperwork revealed, only 2.8 million use it in any given month. That will also change as well. If we scroll on down, they go ahead and they start talking about how in time that the company is going to be basically ahead of all of the other ones. They've got the first start advantage, but that's going to change. There's going to be Robinhoods, of course, and there's going to be Cash Apps and things out here where people will be able to acquire crypto. And it's not that it's just that they're competing with these. It's the real truth of the matter is I think the demand is going to be such that it won't make any difference how many others are out there. That's my opinion. Let's read a little bit more. It says if all that's too abstract for you, then they're comparing, Facebook to Coinbase and Bitcoin to Coinbase. Consider the financial figures Coinbase just posted. For starters, the company is profitable. It made $322 million last year, and based on recent bull run, it is likely to exceed the first quarter 2021. That's remarkable given that 85% of the companies that go publicly these days are losing money, and that other one-time stars of the unicorn set are losing it hand over fist. Uber, Airbnb. Here we are again. They're really comparing. They're not comparing apples to apples here. Comparing a Uber or Airbnb to Coinbase is ludicrous. They start talking about the Horowitz factor, and they start talking about how he's a great mentor, how he mentored Facebook CEO, and now he's mentoring Coinbase's CEO. Okay, leadership is very important. I do agree. However, I think Mr. Armstrong is pretty doggone smart to suggest that Brian Armstrong or Mark Zuckerberg wouldn't be who they are without Horowitz. I respectfully disagree. So now we go on down, and they say that the Coinbase is going to be over reliant on trading commissions for its revenue, commissions that will come under pressure as other companies like Robinhood and Square fully lean into crypto. Well, that is an interesting perspective. I tend to think that it's going to be the other way around. I think there's going to be so much demand that it doesn't matter if they are somewhat of a one-trick pony, because if they are the best at this one trick, then they're going to have so much business that it's not going to matter. If this becomes the place where people go to actually buy and sell crypto, then it won't matter if that's the only business there. And it's kind of like what happened with when you start talking about Google. Google has so many toys and things, but when you start looking at their ad engine, they really don't have that much competition. Facebook's ad engine, and when you start talking about AdWords and AdSense, that whole thing with Google, everybody else is a distant second when you start talking about one-trick pony. So that's how I look at it. And then they go on and they talk about how, despite all the red flags, there's going to be so many people supporting Coinbase going public that they can't help but be successful, kind of like Tesla is being successful. I think the article is a great article as far as notifying the general public that Coinbase is going public and presenting another opportunity for us to potentially invest in what I think is a great platform for buying and selling crypto. They have a very, very stringent process for determining which cryptos that they list. You can't get everything, and they don't want everything. They only have some of the biggest cryptos and some of the the cryptos that basically have very tight architectures and use cases. So I think Coinbase does have a bright future. And I think from a rounding out perspective, if I were ever going to invest in a DEX, definitely Coinbase would be in that portfolio. Okay, how could you not have Coinbase in your portfolio if you could actually buy shares in it? So if you found this video informative and possibly are looking in the next few weeks, I'm excited about Coinbase going public on the NASDAQ, please like this video. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And please share this information with other people who may not realize that Coinbase is fixing to be a publicly offered stock on the NASDAQ. Exciting stuff. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.